Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're gonna talk on how to convert and sell more with your social media strategy. In today's video, we're gonna start a series that is called The Business Growth by Miguel Pinto. If you guys don't know me, my name is Miguel and I'm the founder of MFA Agency, and I help businesses to generate more sales and of course converting customers through social media strategies to grow their businesses to the max potential. So just stay with me, grab a pen and a paper and take notes, because on this video we're gonna learn how you can convert and sell more with your social media. One of the first questions that I get a lot, and the people that talk with me and how they can start their business, their agency, their freelancing business, or even their local business, is it late to join social media? There is no time for social media. Social media is a path, not the end of your business as an influencer or a business owner. So you can use social media to build a brand, or you can use social media to sell more. You can choose one of those. I'm gonna give you everything on this video to convert and sell more. The price of effort in social media is different from the real world reality. You will see that even if you put a lot of effort in the first year of your social media, you will probably don't get a lot of response from that. You will not get a lot of revenue if you are doing sales or objective marketing. And you will see that when you use another kind of strategies that I'm going to share with you, you will have the chance to completely change your business if you focus on those. The price of effort was not the same as today. Like the risk we are the relation. Think about it. If you started on TikTok when it was out, you had a lot of people consuming and a low number of people producing. When TikTok nowadays is basically people producing and consuming. That's why the revenue from content per pay-per-view is not the same price that was like 3 years ago when the social media was out. You need to understand that the law of effort is, and risk and reward is basically the same in social media. The more effort you put, the more output you have. Basically, lower number of people producing versus a lot of people consuming. That's what you need to think. So when you have a high number of people producing, you have a low number of people consuming. You need to think about that your audience will be smaller. And your answer for this question, no, it's not late to join social media. You just need to put more effort and value on what you promote or what you produce and share to the audience. You need to understand that value is always the thing that you remain for free for your audience. You need to put that content out for free. Your audience to understand what you do, how you can help them, and how you can be their life part. Because you need to understand that social media is every day and every moment with us. In your cell phone, people want to connect with you. They become like a part of their family, even if you don't know the person. If you go out of the streets and you are a big influencer, you will see and you will notice that people will know you, but you don't know them because you are in their house, that you are on their pocket all the time. You need to understand that it's not late to join social media. To make my business sell more with social media. Here we have 3 things that we need to put out. That is the paid social publicity to sell, like the television, those pubs, those paid advertisements that you need to invest, but they are objective to sell, or content creation, or organic content, whatever you want to call it, to build a brand. Because in the long term, you will see that both of them don't work the same way. Both are important. Build campaigns to sell, short-term goals, content creation, long-term goals. Basically, build campaigns to sell and campaigns that will help you to sell. They are designed to convert more customers when you put out an ad. Let's say that you are an home improvement business and you are working with MFA Agency. You are a partner of MFA Agency and you had a strategy session with me, completely for free. And by the way, not a ad, but the link is in the description if you want to book a discovery call with me completely for free, 45 minutes of value that I will try to deliver, and I will try to understand what you want from your business. But basically, when you build campaigns to sell in the short-term goals, you will see that you will design advertisement and videos, image, whatever. What you do will be designed to sell, will not be designed to be pretty or to build a big brand. Instead, content creation, do that for free. But you need to understand this takes time. And if you want to do content creation for your business or for you or for yourself, if you are an influencer, you need to understand that this will take time. And this is like the long-term goal to build your personal brand or your business brand. Both will bring money on the table for sure, but content creation will bring your name to the surface. If the product or service is excellent, you don't need to market. You just need to put it out there. It markets itself. This is a quote by Alex Hormozi, and it talks about if your product is amazing, you don't need to be paying money and loads and loads of money on marketing. You just need to build a big and you put all your effort on a really good product. You need to understand that if you put a thing out, this will help you to be better, and also your product will build a brand behind you. But how you influence people and how they will become part of your family, how they will trust you when you build a brand. Some of the things that not everybody covers, but you need to understand that the art of influence is really important. Nobody will understand what you promote if it's not aligned with your talk, your self-promotion. If they are not connected with you as an audience, if you promote a product, let's say that you are on the gym niche, you are a fitness, a personal trainer, and you are promoting, let's say, cars. Let's say that you are promoting cars. Do you think that your audience will be connected with you when you are promoting that kind of service or that kind of product? I don't think so, because your audience is connected and aligned with your values. And your values at this moment, as a personal trainer, is basically fitness industry. So it's better for you to promote supplements or even a gym. So you need to understand that your self-promotion is always related to your values, your talk. But Miguel, how to use influence to promote my service, my product, how I can do it? So you need to understand that using influencer is a really good game. It's an organic, but at the same time is paid. And you will see that probably influencers for your product is better than just investing on paid ads or just building sales funnel. You need to understand that if you are paying an influencer to promote your service, your product, I'll give you 3 tips that you need to keep in mind when you are talking with this influencer, or you need to understand what it promotes. What is his talk? So you need to buy their narrative, not their Insta story time. This is one of the mistakes that everybody does when he's trying to promote their service on Instagram. When they are trying to align their talk, their self-promotion, they are not buying your time. Let's say hair health, and you have some product and that is convenient for their audience, but is not related to their self-talk. You need to understand that you need to buy their narrative, you need to talk with this influencer if it's really a thing that is able to promote, not their Insta story time. Their audience need to understand what is your product and service and how it aligns with their values. This is so important that you need to keep in mind. If you have a product or service, you can search for small influencers around you if you are a service-based business, but you need to understand that their values need to be aligned with your values and to the audience values. For most of you, a small influencer will sell more than a big influencer. They can connect with your values. You probably are watching this video and you are a random business owner or you are an agency owner, and you are probably thinking about how I can use influencers to connect with my values and the values of the audience. So you probably can't connect values with a bigger influencer because they have 1 million followers and they probably have a bigger audience that don't have their trust. And you need to understand that if you connect your values with them, you will probably sell more with a small influencer. So make sure that in your local area or someone that you know have a story or have something to share with influencing on social media, let's say Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Make sure that you start with small influencers and don't go for the big ones. 45% of the audience will unfollow because of the extensive promotion. Yeah, the problem of unconnected audience. 45% will probably unfollow the influencer if your product is not aligned with their values. This is one of the things that you need to keep attention, that we saw a lot of this coming out from influencers, big influencers and small ones, when they have problems with the product and the values of the audience. You need to understand that if you start with a small influencer, it needs to be perfectly aligned with your values and the values of the audience. What is the difference on an influencer and a business influencer like myself and you probably you? You know that business influencers need to build a real business outside of social media. If you are a service-based business or if you are a social media marketing agency, You need to build authority and then scale through social media. That's why social media is not the end and not the beginning, but is the path for the success of your business. So you need to understand that you need to build a real business outside of the, let's say, social media world. You need to build an authority. The business owner that uses social media to promote what he does is the specialist, is the authority. This is the culture of results. If someone is seeing your videos, or if you are right now at this moment you are watching my video, we will see that I'm talking about digital marketing and influencer and social media because I have a social media marketing agency. But if I was talking about fitness industry and I have a social media marketing agency, we will probably not relate to the content or my values that I'm sharing with you. So this is the authority, the specialist that you need to build when you are a business influencer. That you have several options that I will cover further. Watch out when you are buying influencers to promote your service or your business. The culture of attention is really important, and as I said before, the values of your product and service need to be aligned with this influencer. If it's small or bigger, you need to understand the values of your audience, your product or service, and how it's going to help the people that are consuming their content. This is the culture of attention. So paying attention the next time that you want to promote your service with an influencer, that will probably come cheap and just paying someone to give you paid ads and maybe building sales funnel. They all goes to the same path. You need to build a consistency plan, because it takes time. Consistency is the key to build a brand. You just need to start with little longer than the competition. Take times and lots of effort. You need to understand that when you are building your social media marketing agency or your business through social media, you need to stay a little bit longer than the competition there, but this will take times and effort and lots of effort. I'm sure that if you are already on the journey, you know the effort that you put here and the results are not coming out, but you just need to stay in the same path, that is consistency. Consistency is always the key to build a brand. Let's say the example of Nike. When Nike starts in the first 30 years, they were not even the brand that they are today. And if you started on social media 1 year ago, don't ask yourself why your brand is not working, because you need to stay longer. People need to recognize a brand every day that they see it. They need to, because the first time they will forget it, the second time they will forget it again, probably the third and fourth time they will start to remember, they'll try to recognize your brand, and they will probably buy from you. So you just need to keep and stay a little bit longer than the competition. What an influencer have that you don't? You have the credibility, and that's what you buy. The trust of the audience. As I said before, the values, the trust of the audience is what you buy from an influencer. That's why if you are not on social media, you'll probably need influencers to help you to promote your product and service, because you didn't build a brand. You don't have the trust of an audience, you don't have the credibility to go out there and put your product to sell or your service. Influence is not a numbers game. Who is impatient to sell to their audience, the faster the audience dies. If you are an influencer, and this is the two distinct ways to talk as a business owner, influencer and an influencer. When you put them together, this is the thing that they don't have the same thing in common. Because if you are an influencer, you have the product in your hands from other person. But if you are a business influencer, this is a different thing. You can promote a product that you build, or a product or a service that you are providing. So this is kind of the advantage that business influencers have. And you need to understand that don't sell fast. Try always to deliver value for the audience and try to connect values with the audience. This is the way to not die in the first year or running and being on social media. The longer you can stay, the more you could win. Think about compound interest, SP and S&P 500. If you stay longer on the competition, you will stay a little bit longer than the competition. You will have the chance to be greater on what you do on social media. You will learn new lessons. You will see that the experience that you are living is the best, and you will see that your business will skyrocket after moments of suffering and posting or doing paid campaigns with your business. You need to stay a little bit longer than the competition. How to convert and sell more with social media? how you can use influencer, paid influencers, how you can be your own influencer of your business, product, or service-based business, wherever. I think you get it all. The basics that you need to understand, the consistency that you need to input in your social media. The output maybe comes longer than you think, and you just need to stay a little bit longer than your competition. I hope you get it all on this video. Thank you for having the time to watch this video. This was the Business Growth Business. Comment down below what you think about these kind of videos, and I hope you to see in the next one. Thank you.